There's bait fish all over the surface. Oh, there we go. Good fish. I think it's a big largemouth. Yes. All right. Boy, you really got hooked, fella. First fish of the day is a solid 2.5, 3 pound largemouth. Beautiful fish. I will take it. All right, I came over to the other side of the lake today. I'm in a creek, more towards the main lake area. I'm starting out anyway, and I'll work my way back in the creek. But anyway, getting towards the end of September, fall transition. Fishing's been a bit tough. I'm gonna start off with my jig just to see. Stay tuned. As the fall goes on, all the bait's gonna start moving back in the backs of the creeks. Generally back in the creeks there is no thermocline, and so there's going to be plenty of oxygenated water back in the creeks. That's usually what happens every year. And I noticed this morning coming out here, there's just bait everywhere on the surface. It's actually comfortable now, but that won't last long. It's going to be hot today. So I'm just starting out on a point here. There we go. Boy, it's a big one, whatever it is. Boy. Pull and drag. Oh, yes. Check that out. Nice one. That's got to be 2.5, 3 plus. Nice fish, beautiful spot. I'm telling you, the jig just never lets me down. And that's what it looks like. It's just a dark green pumpkin And I've got a dark green pumpkin trailer that's got a little blue in it. I will take that. I may have to tighten my drag just a little. Boy, that fish really thumped it, engulfed it. And that fish was shallow. That fish couldn't have been 2 feet deep. So if you're, looking for jigs, a black and blue will do the same thing. I actually kind of prefer black and blue, but I usually use black and blue in the winter months for whatever reason. But this green pumpkin I pour is pretty dark. In the water it almost looks black and blue. And it's just 1/4 of an ounce. I don't use a big jig or a heavy jig. That slow fall is what makes the difference. They can't resist it. That's another good one. Whoa. Big. Oh, that's probably 3.5. I'm not gonna weigh it, but that's a good largemouth. I like it. What I do with my rod, here it is. That fish was in a lay down here, really shallow. Kind of a trend here lately. I've been catching a lot of largemouth. Man, it's starting to get hot already. I better hurry up and catch my fish. Another good largemouth. It's another, that's probably 2.5. Nice largemouth. Got a bit of a pattern going on here. So my boat's sitting in 35 feet of water. It's a steep, rocky, kind of a bluff wall situation. Water temperature says 80 degrees on my fish finder here. We've had, it's been just smoking hot the last few days. It is going to cool down here. I think starting tomorrow morning. But the largemouths have really been active lately. In fact, the last several trips I've caught more largemouth than I have spots. Of course, this will work on any lake. Anytime you see a blowdown, pitch a jig or a worm down in there. And largemouth love the cover. Another largemouth. I mean, they're not particularly big largemouths, but man, it sure is starting to get hot today. Another. Oops. What's going on here? Another decent largemouth. Not huge, but another largemouth. Isn't that something? Not a bad largemouth. I would, reeling that in to make another cast, and came up and whacked it. Huh. Seems like every time I come out, it's either all spots or mostly spots, or it's mostly largemouth. Man, that was an awkward hook set. Another largemouth. That's not huge, but all right, thanks for tuning in. Hey, if you're new to the channel, you got to hit that subscribe button. You got to help me out. Doesn't cost you anything. If you learn nothing else from my channel, you're going to learn that you can't overlook a jig. Put me on any lake, anywhere in the country that's got bass, really any time of the year, and a jig is going to catch bass. But thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and make sure you come back and watch the next episode. Thanks.